Exactly, and we came to the end of the stream, but we could do a quick recap just to remind you guys. The event is starting tomorrow at 2 p.m. UTC, so that means 4 p.m. CEST, which is European Central Time. And yeah, you can start your progression, choosing your path, and unlocking everything. And now we can answer your questions that you may have for us.
Give like a chance before we do that, before we add. I mean, you guys can already start typing down your questions if you have any, and we keep track of them. But before that, maybe let's do just a quick recap. Xenia, welcome joining.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah, right. That's actually my stream, right?
let's come back to the really important stuff, which is just about like the event. Just to recap a little bit what people.
I mean, for guys who joined probably later and didn't catch at the start, so there will be event that starts in tomorrow, and as you might see, there will be like two different passes, so hunting ball pass and throwing axe pass, and they're quite different by the like feelings and what you can get. Basically you can get in throwing axe pass, like you first unlock your base weapon, throwing axe, and also you will be able to earn some in-between reward as like blood bones, $100, and also unlock the trait what Dennis just was talking about. But after completing the first pass, you will be able to proceed to the next pass, so actually you can complete both of them. So basically there will be 4 daily caps as regular. We have this for previous events, but those daily caps will be presented only on your first chosen progression. So once you completed the first, you can move forward, and there will be like no daily caps after like last daily cap which presented is suspended there. So if you are choosing the hunting bow pass, then you will be able to earn all these legendary skins that marked in this progression, as well as gameplay stuff like custom arrows trait there. There will be no filling rewards as a blood bonds and $100, so if you can earn some currency, so throwing axe pass for you. If you want to unlock in gameplay stuff first, that's for you. But also there is different ways how to earn points. So if you're picking the hunting bow, then you will get additional points for killing hives with bow. And if you're picking the throwing axe, that you will get additional points for killing armored with the throwing axe. But since points are shared, and if you're playing together in a team, and if you're playing with 4 different passes, that you can actually constantly earn points with your base weapon or tool there, so and accumulate points and like multiply them. So I saw there was like one question that was repeated all the time: can I earn points for killing armored with a throwing axe if I picked bow, if I'm playing bow and arrow hunting bow progression? Yes, you can, because you can find hunting bow and throwing axe in a quick play as well, so you can pick it up, kill armored, kill hive, and still earn points. But this the only thing that is like inconsistent for you. So while you're on the path of bow, the consistent way to earn additional points is killing hives with hunting bow, and vice versa for throwing axe, killing armored with it. Also, it was mentioned quick play. So far, you will be able to find 15 proof consumables there in the quick play. We also giving you at the start of each progression to 25 proof 25 proof vapors, 2 times at the start of each progression. So at the start, when you're choosing the first one, you get 2 of them. If you will move, and when you will move to the second progression, you will get them at the start as well. You can also buy them in the event store page. There will be presented 3 different types, and boost consumable this time boost not only event points but also the range on which event objects in the dark side highlighted. So right now we have 2 ways how to earn points with the exploration pass, that's destroying pyres, extinguishing pyres, and interacting with the wards. And those items, they will be visible in the dark side, even without boost consumable. The default range when they're visible is 10 meters, and you can boost it up to 70 meters with like combination of different type of consumable. And of course, bonuses stack among the team. But unlike Event points boost percentages range has hard cap 70 meters, so that's the maximum range.
Yeah. I think that's what's really cool about that is that you have like one more reason to actually bring one of those consumables. And definitely, guys, you got two times two free. Use them because they're really good in order just like to find stuff. Think of it like that: like you use the boost consumable not only to boost the score that you will get at the end, right? Like the multiplayer, but also you have a higher chance of actually finding the stuff. So just having that in the team, I think is just very beneficial and just allows you to unlock the stuff a little bit faster. Unless obviously you're the best player in the world and you don't need any of that, which is perfectly fine because most of you guys are.
So literally the boost consumable for this event, like with these vapors, they're carrying two mechanics. Like one is direct boost, which is like boosting like your collected event points, and another is indirect boost, because like the more you see, of course, the more you will collect, the more points you will earn, and the more will be multiplied in the end. Also, just a reminder again that the points from the first progression will not be carried to the second progression. So guys, you are finishing at the 1000 point, the first progression. You will get the final unlock of this progression, one of the hunter, and then you will be moved to the second progression and you will start with 0, because at 0 point you actually get in there 2 times 25 proof vapors.
We couldn't hear you at the end, but
is it
let's for a second. I think it's fine.
I think it's fine.
I've seen some questions compared to the other events when what happens if you completely complete the whole progression and both paths.
If you completely complete both progression, then you can start completely completing the bonus part, which is like 10,000 additional event points, which will be converted to $100 with the exchange rate 1-to-1.
Yeah, so this is basically just like a container, right? So there's always still something for you guys to do. So even if you rush through events early as soon as you can, and then just get the stuff depending on the day logs, you still have a chance to continue playing, because at the end of the event they will just be converted over, and you can just get something for it.
Also important part, because I saw some questions in the chat, the people asking if we can switch the progression when we already progress in there. No, that's not possible. So once you like choose wisely, choose the first one, complete the first one, start moving with the second one.
So there's a question: what happens if you prestige during the progression in the event? Because then you would reset your unlock for the weapons. So can you still play with them, or?
So if you unlock base weapon or tool, hunting bow or throwing axe, if you already unlocked trait, if you already unlocked custom armor, custom arrows, sorry, for a hunting bow, that you if your precision while event is still running, then you do not lose them. You keep them because you already unlocked them during the event running like right now already, so there is like no reason to take it away from you guys. But if your precision when event is concluded and over, and now like the unlock is regular ranking progression, then if you prestige there, you of course will lose this stuff.
Yes, and one word of caution, I think it is also listed in the patch notes. We at the moment I think have one bug, which we hope to be able to hotfix very soon, as long as with some other bugs, obviously. That the first prestige at the moment might not give you the stuff back directly, so there's a chance of that happening. So best piece of advice at the moment: just play the first couple of days without prestiging until you see that one being fixed in the update, and then you can prestige from that point on, just to be on the safe side and you don't miss out on the stuff. Minor inconvenience, we're sorry for that, but just so as a word of warning then for you guys.
So I've seen some questions regarding quick play, and are you able to find the throwing axe or the bow in quick play?
Yes, you can find both of those in quick play. And as QnA was saying, you can also find the 15 proof vapors also in quick play. So if you don't wanna spend blood bonds, just go play a bit of quick play, win the round, and you got some as well.
Some people asking if it's coming to the test servers. It's not. It's gonna be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. UTC.
Yeah, we're directly in live server. So we had the test server period for 1.6.1 already. This is actually where we test a lot of the stuff under the hood without you guys noticing. Haha. And now that allows us to basically roll out all of these cool features directly to the live environment. Also, thanks again to our external testing group that has helped us over the last month and two to kind of play test with the bow a little bit and just get some initial feedback and impressions. So even though it wasn't on the public test server, we still had community people participate and give us their feedback. And I think it really shows again, like with the custom ammo and Scrapik and all the other stuff we've been working on new map, that getting you guys involved, getting key people from the community to assist us is really, really a good, healthy thing. And so thanks a lot for supporting us on this.
I would also like answer a couple of other questions that popping up like constantly there since
Absolutely.
we had so little time for details. There are questions like because like players got used to clues that we're using every event, like this very specific themed clues. This time all clues will be regular and will not give you points, unfortunately, or maybe not. So no clues, but instead we have words. And also like answering the question, will words notify that there like another team nearby after the interaction? I mentioned at the start of the stream that actually the first team that interacts with the word, just a reminder that every team can interact with word once. While interacting, so the first team interacting with the word, they will light up the torches on this word and they will stay there. So you can just see that someone before already activated you, but it will not give you like any other information beside this.
So it's a bit like the clues where you can see if someone touched them before. So you can tell that one team has been there, but nothing else, basically. Some people are asking about the bolt thrower trait with the bow.
No, that one is exclusive for the crossbow. So the Bolt Zia trait, which also shares the name Bolt, obviously that might be a bit misleading to players because that one actually shows you also throwing knives, a throwing axe, arrow. So basically everything you can throw and then kind of have to retrieve from the world. Maybe in the future we'll have to rename that as we get more different things it's useful for compared to initial release. But the Bolt Thrower trait, because that was the question, that is specific to the crossbow, and the bow and arrow, the hunting bow has two exclusive own traits that help it instead. Actually, I got some clarification from something I couldn't answer earlier, which is whether Dauntless works for the frag arrow, and it 100% does.
Oh, so it does actually. Here. That's really cool. So some people asked about the DLC Hunter. You can actually already get it on Steam right now, so you can already play with that. And about the Necro shirt, I've seen some people mentioning it. You can also get that on Amazon. So just look up, I guess, Necromancer t-shirt Hunt Showdown, and you can find it. And we always update our merch store as well. Maybe we'll have something for this event as well. Who knows, you know? So just keep an eye out for all that stuff. Does pitcher work with throwing axes?
No, but it does also not work with the throwing knives, so that's consistent in this regard. Pitcher is for explosives and not for weapons. I had a couple additional bow and arrow questions here. Let me just quickly pull them up here. Okay, this one we answered. Then when you pick poison arrows up, are they still regular arrows then, or are they poison arrows, or what? They just remain poison arrows. So you can reuse poison arrows. If you fire a poison arrow and you have poison arrows as your ammo loadout, you can resupply them. Obviously, if you don't have them, you don't have a chance to resupply them. So you need to keep using the same ammo type, but you will not be able to turn one into the other or swap things out that way. Then there was a question about whether we're going to change the Tomahawk trophy / achievement. No, this will still remain exclusive for using the world throwing axe, or like the heavy axe, the wood axe, and the hammer, basically these type of items. So no easy way for you to getting that by just using the throwing axe tool. That there was also a question earlier about exploitation, whether it's possible to just like farm people for event points and stuff. So at the moment, the rule is that you can only get per player these event points once per round. So even if they're being revived and you loot them again, you've already got them from that person. So that exploit is safe. There's no way for you to gather points that way.
I see that YouTube chat asking if I'm reading the chat. I am indeed reading you guys as well. So Facebook, Twitter, I mean not Twitter but Twitch and the YouTube. I see you all, so don't worry. Try to answer questions from each chat.
There was someone asking whether you have to extract to get the points. No, so that's a difference that we always have when we have an event running. If you are earning event points, even if you die, you get exactly those event points to progress. You don't have to bring them off the mission, because otherwise we basically have people playing it super safe and always running for the extract, no nice fights happening. So just consider this to be a nice little side effect. With a boost consumable, you can get even more on top if you want. If you had a good round, obviously that then pays off. But you don't need to extract that, you just need to earn them. And if you die a moment later, you still got these points and progress in the event.
So there's a question
yes.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to clarify one thing that we said earlier, that the boost consumable gives you increased range for the dark side vision, but only for the highlighted object in the dark side, event object.